Hi, I'm Nels Jensen with the Business Press. We are here today at the Success Without Excess Water Symposium at the Toro facility here in Riverside, joined now by Denne Goldstein from Green Industry Magazine, which is a specialty publication, obviously with irrigation. So at this symposium today, we're hearing about a variety of legislation, state water concerns, and implications, about water rates and things like that. There's a lot of things for the business community to consider here with water and irrigation and property.
Oh, absolutely. And they're very exciting. It's a future that we're getting into that the generations before us have not seen. One of the interesting sides to this is that when this country was founded and up until World War II, there was so much water. We had a population of 150 million, and they had water excess that we couldn't even conceive we'd ever use. Today we have a population of 310 million and growing, all using water from the same source. And that's the problem. As our population grows, there are no renewable or new sources of water. That's where the problem is.
Sure. Now, in terms of businesses, tell us a little bit about what you see in terms of product reviews and product innovations that directly impact businesses, whether they be property management or business owners.
Well, in years gone by, when water was not as much of a concern as it is today, we used water, and manufacturers made irrigation products. And please remember that the irrigation industry is less than 60 years old in the modern era. And so they would make sprinkler heads that would use 60 gallons of water a minute. With the concerns of water usage and the need to cut it down, manufacturers have become very efficient and very unique in cutting the water usage and still keeping all the plant material green. Some of these products are low precipitation rate sprinkler heads, which is becoming the norm. Smart water controllers that measure the amount of water that's needed, and then as more water is needed, it will produce the water for irrigation.
Sure. Now, you're well familiar with Toro and the irrigation operation here at the Riverside plant. Your magazine's done some things on them as well. So, how do they fit into the desire for businesses to be more green? Obviously, they have, they're working along those same lines. But how does that fit in for the business community?
Excuse me. Toro, as the other manufacturers, are constantly seeking new methods to use water more efficiently. They have a unique position in the market in that the amount of new products that they have come up with in the last few years boggles the mind, from the minute to the largest golf course or field facility installation. The movement, this green movement, is gaining so much momentum that all businesses, large and small, have to pay attention to it. A lot of people, or a lot of businesses, pay lip service to, quote, going green. But I think that Toro and our industry truly are the keepers of the environment.
Right. Do you have a good idea of what a typical business could save in terms of doing a water audit?
If they do a water audit with conventional sprinkler heads that were installed 20 years ago or more, and then retrofitted to the newest technological sprinkler heads and the controllers, and the controller, which is really a timer, just does a better job of measuring the amount of water in the soil. If they do that, they could conservatively conserve or save 40 to 50% of their water.
Right.
As water becomes more expensive, forget this is a major savings for small businesses and great opportunities for
Sure.
them.
Right.
The other areas that are coming into play is, and you've heard it today, they talk about potable water or drinkable water. They talk about recycled water. They talk about harvesting rainwater and gray water. And harvesting rainwater is something that's going to come into play very, very quickly.
Right. We rely on the rain to, go down mountainsides and hillsides and in the Colorado River and through aqueducts, and hundreds of miles later we have it.
But if each small business or large business takes their facility, when they all have, many of them have the gutters on their roofs anyway, instead of having the downspouts just send the water out to nowhere, they have this water that goes into a tank that can then be used to irrigate your ground. That's going green and conserving a lot of water.
Right. Excellent. We've been visiting with Denne Goldstein from Green Industry Magazine. We are here at the Success Without Excess Water Symposium, and we'll be back with another guest in just a minute.